Social media has created a whole new kind of aspiration. Being an influencer looks glamorous, powerful, and at times incredibly lucrative. For many young people, it feels less like a side hustle and more like a full-fledged career goal. But here's the question that we'd like to explore today. Is influencing a sustainable career, and at what cost? So in this episode, I'm joined by one of our very wise students of Orator Academy, Aarohi, who thoughtfully examines why completing one's education still matters, even in a world driven by likes, followers, and viral moments. This isn't about dismissing creativity or ambition. It's about understanding stability, longevity, and having a foundation that lasts beyond the algorithm. It's a candid, student-led conversation about choices, consequences, and thinking long-term in a short-term digital world. And this subject was suggested by Aarohi herself. So let's get into it. Welcome back to OATs Uncut, Orator Academy Talks Uncut, where our conversations are honest, open, real, and mostly uncut. And we're always looking for real-life conversations that are relevant to our existence in our world, right? And it's also important to know what's happening and move with the times, evolve with the times. So I hear the word influence and influencers in a different context now. In fact, when I started my social media, there was a lot of people sending me messages that you could be our brand ambassador, we could send you this, blah, blah, blah. And it's all new language to me and new culture to me. So who else to educate you about that than the current generation? So I have with me Aarohi Gangwal. Welcome to OATs Uncut, Aarohi.
Thank you.
So Aarohi is 14-year-old. I mean, I can't get more real than this. Right? So I was very curious when you actually picked this topic to explore and to talk about. So, and I'm very keen to learn about it. So what are these influencers, first of all? And in my time, influence was meant to be a good or a bad in terms of your being a person. But now influencers are a complete different kind of a job profile.
Yeah.
Do you know, can you talk about that a little bit?
Influencers are people on social media who create posts online and they collab with many brands, and they do this to get more famous and help other brands too. And when they do this, they become very well known and people actually start buying from the brands that they influence from, and that's why they're called influencers.
So when a friend's daughter, a friend of mine, their daughter was also kind of a part of an influencer group, and they said she keeps getting freebies in mail. So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I would say that's a good thing because you're getting free things from a brand and you're being recognized by other people. And that can also make you earn more money in the future too, because brands pay you to receive things and then they pay you to review them online.
But I was so confused because if athleisure wear company is reaching out to me, I mean, honestly, come on. Yeah. Does it look like I could be an athleisure influencer? I'm okay, but definitely, I don't know. So it seemed to me like a scam. I thought it was just they were randomly sending it out to people, and wherever I was waiting for somebody with jewelry to reach out to me. But so do you have a social media profile, and has this happened to you yet?
I don't have a social media profile. I am on social media, but I don't post things because I feel that it might distract me from education if I get too busy in it. And I don't know, I just not really that interested in creating.
So if you think it may distract you and you're not really active, then why have a profile?
Because some people, they actually really enjoy making videos and they like sharing their opinion and sharing their outfits or makeup or anything with other people, and they like the idea of not having to do school so they can focus on this instead.
Not do school?
Because lots of influencers, they quit school when they get really good at social media, but that can also cause them in the future to have a really unstable income. Because most of the time influencers, even full-time influencers, they earn less than $44,000 a year. So some years they might earn $44,000. Some years they might earn $20,000. It's really random.
So it could be an add-on to your regular
Yeah.
job, but not
It could be a side career.
side career, but not really a career.
It's not a stable career to
It's
have.
not a stable career at all.
Yeah.
It's just for fun.
Yeah, most of the time.
Do you know anybody who's gone that route?
I personally don't know anyone who's been an influencer, but I've watched many influencers grow more popular and popular over time. The main key is just to post more videos and people will automatically start liking you, watching you. But sometimes even if you make one small mistake, you can just get canceled like that because everyone on social media is watching. It's like performing for the world online.
Performing for the world online,
Yeah.
and people that you don't know, and
Yeah.
you're kind of exposing yourself, opening up to randomness.
Yeah.
Oh, so as a parent and as an older person, it makes me slightly wary
kind of-
and nervous about
Yeah.
what my child may.
It's like sharing your entire life online.
Yeah, and who might reach out to my child if
Yeah.
my child is on social media and people are reaching out. Ooh, so
You
that's
can't really trust anyone.
you can't trust anyone. And in today's world of AI, I feel there is a clone or fake profiles that are generated.
Yeah.
So it is actually quite scary. So how does one? Is there a way of knowing which is genuine, authentic outreach and which is a scam outreach? If somebody were to reach out to me for jewelry.
I would say if they have that check mark next to their username, which is like a
The
verified, yeah.
profile. But Aarohi, to that point, I also saw that you can pay monthly and get that check mark.
Oh.
Yes. So I saw somebody I know had a blue check against their name.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I thought you had to be a certain profile, you had to have a certain number of followers to get that blue check. But then I saw this person who I know did not have as many followers and in fact had very, very less followers, yet they had the blue check. So I clicked on it and it gave me 3 options. Monthly payment, minimum being $20 a month. So for $20 a month, I could get a blue check.
You could also look through their videos, because if you see their videos and it seems reliable, and they also usually have a user email listed in their details, so that if you email them, you can see if they're trustworthy or not. And also, if you look at their videos and they seem to get a lot of views, likes, and you search it up and you look at reviews if they're trustworthy worthy or not, you can really see if it's true or not.
I think that makes sense because, to your point, I have seen some profiles that have reached out and some of them had 0 posts. I mean, come on, you have 0 posts, so you're really definitely...
It's probably just a scammer.
It's a scammer, yeah. But it's still worrisome because a younger person, a child, may get excited at being approached.
So they might just share their address, everything, and then...
Yeah, it is very scary. Have you heard of any bad experiences that people may have had?
I haven't heard of bad experiences, but I see a lot of brands, they reach out and they make videos posting and they say like, this is the only place we sell this, so if anyone else reaches out to you, it's not authorized, and if anything happens, like, please don't share information with them, so please be careful. So I feel that brands are also trying to make everyone else aware so they don't fall for these silly tricks.
That is good to know.
Yeah.
But do you think so for example, you are a 14-year-old, that particular age is also can easily get influenced by things like this. So do you feel that people around you, some people may be indulging in this, and then there are others who are not as stable in their thinking and as solid in knowing what they want from life, like you seem pretty anchored, but not everybody may be this anchored, and they might feel FOMO. And how cool I sound, right? Saying FOMO. So they might feel FOMO and they might just want to indulge because they want to look cool.
I feel that a lot of people, this even happens to me sometimes online, if you see people wearing certain clothes, you might want to buy them for yourselves, even if they're $200 and they're just a simple black hoodie, you might just want to get it because it has that logo on it. So then it happens to a lot of people, but I think it really happens to people who don't really know what they want and who aren't sure of what they need to do and what are their needs and what are their wants.
So, you just said you want to maybe buy that hoodie with that logo.
Yeah.
Even if it's just a regular hoodie with the logo and you pay $200 for it. I saw a very interesting video about that, and that guy said, actually very vehemently, he said, brands are making a total fool of you because you are paying hundreds and thousands of dollars to promote them.
Yeah.
If you're carrying a brand bag, you've paid $10,000 with a big logo on the buckle or whatever, or a big logo on your t-shirt. Who's getting more airtime? The brand.
Yeah.
And you are the sucker. You got sucked into paying to promote them. I mean, I had never thought about it like that, but I think it makes so much sense.
It's definitely true.
It is true, right? Because when you buy pay that much money, you think, oh, it must show that I'm wearing a Gucci. No, Gucci didn't pay me anything to say that. But then who's getting airtime? Gucci, not you. So that's very interesting. And also it is sad if I feel validated, if anybody feels validated by certain brand that you might wear or be seen in. Yeah, I think luckily, do you get that FOMO sometimes?
It depends. If it's something that I actually really like, and if I go in the store and I feel it and I really like it, I would personally buy it. But if it's something I don't really see the point of, then I wouldn't really get it. Because if I feel the quality and I don't like it and it's $200, what's the point of getting it if I can just get a other hoodie that's half the price?
Yeah. So going back to the influencers, I feel that, okay, influencers kind of trend setter somewhat. But then how do I know which influencer to collab with? For a person like me, I would be unfamiliar with most of the names. Would your generation be aware of the names that reach out mostly?
I feel that a lot of, our generation would probably be aware with the names because we're on social media a lot more than older generations. So we would probably have a lot more knowledge of social media.
And do we have influencers in your school?
We don't have influencers in our school. There might be some people who make videos, but they're not full-time influencers who get 100,000 followers. They're just small little accounts, just posting for fun.
Posting for fun?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was the percentage you said that actually become successful influencers?
1 to 2% only become actual successful influencers.
Oh my God. So it's not something that one should strive for because the chances of not coming through or not working out are more.
And it's very low.
It's very, 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 very low. I'm glad that you have such a stable mind. But you said sometimes they might just make 20,000, 40,000 is the average income.
44,000 is the average for full-time creators. So if they make videos, say 2 times a week, they're gonna earn maybe 20,000 or even 10,000 maybe a year, and that's not anything.
So there are more chances of you not making anything at all.
Yeah.
And at the most, you may just end up averaging
with maybe $20,000 a year.
Yeah, that is definitely
not
worth investing so much time.
You might as well just go to college and actually get a stable career instead.
So actually, you had mentioned that they drop out of school, influencers, because wow. So some influencers may not finish their education because they start making money earlier on in life.
So they think that this can be their main career. But my questions were, what if social media doesn't work out? What if it gets banned? What are they going to do then? Because if they have no educational knowledge for backup support, they really have nothing. And sometimes after a certain age, you can't go back to college because it might be too late, or it might take too much time out of your life. Because college takes a really long time, and then you would also be very behind.
And you would have lost so much time of your life.
Yeah, it would be like a whole waste of time.
It would be a whole waste of time. Well, that is definitely a very important question and thought that you brought to the table today. So I'm glad and I'm very grateful. That's why I think I enjoy working with the younger generation, because they keep me current. So So I'm glad you are so anchored and so stable-minded. Any closing thoughts for our audience?
I would say don't fall for influencers online. Always research before you actually give someone your information. And I would also say put education before social media, because education is very stable and it's good for your future and more likely for a long-term job, unlike social media where you're earning 10,000 or 20,000 or 5,000 a year. It's crazy. So I would say always go with education as your first priority.
That's, I think, very well put. So if you have to get influenced by something, well, give Orator Academy and Oats Uncut a chance. We'll influence you with no detriment and no downside to you and your existence. So thank you, Aarohi. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's been fun.
Thank you for your time and for adding to our content on Oats Uncut. So till the next time, stay curious, stay smart, stay well, stay safe. Remember to love and laugh and have a blast. We shall meet again.
Bye.